Welcome to Homework Help. Asking questions is a bright idea. To submit your questions, simply visit this website and click on Ask Questions here. I had a student who's working in Algebra 1, 2.5, and this is number 15B. And the problem gives you a t-chart that looks like this. You know, they give you the x and the y values, and they say for x equals 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, the matching y values are 80 and 80.5, and they leave these blank, and part A is asking you to fill those in. Now, part B, though, since that's specifically what they're asking you about, asks you to write a formula for this function. And the student wasn't sure what the answer was, so they looked it up and they said, okay, well, the answer is 0.5x plus 79.5. And the student was really confused. They said, well, why is it, 79.5 and not 80? There's an 80 right here. Shouldn't it be plus 80? And the answer is no, and I'll show you why. The reason it doesn't work is, let's just say, okay, at x equals 1, they tell us that y equals 80. So we have to figure out, well, what math equation in the form of y equals something makes it so that I can have, an x equal 1 on somewhere in here, and all of it will equal 80. With 0.5x plus something, we know that if 0.5 times 1 plus something has to equal 80, then the something over here has to be 79.5, because 79.5 plus the 0.5 we get from multiplying, my x term, is the only thing that gives me, the 80 that I'm told the answer has to be. So that's why they put 79.5 instead of 80. If you're not convinced, you can always plug in, I know that x is 1, so my equation looks like this, right? If I want to say that it's plus 80, then I can just try this. Well, 0.5 times 1 is 0.5, so I bring that down. And then I'm adding 80. 80 plus a half is 80 and a half, or 80.5. Now, in my chart, I'm told that 80.5 is a value, right? If we go back to our chart, 80.5 happens, but it happens at x equals 2. So if y equals 0.5 times 2, again we see that 79.5 is the only thing that works, because 79.5, well, let's just do this. 0.5 times 2 is 10, move the decimal one place. 1 plus 79.5 equals 80.5. So see, this is correct based on the chart I was given. And that's kind of how you have to work these sort of problems, is the B term, as it were, for this graph is not always the first given y value. Sometimes you have to do a little manipulation to figure out exactly what it would be.